All right, Shalom. All right, Shalom. All right, first and foremost, like always, we want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, Ba'Shem, Kakwadash. Second of all, we want to give double honors to our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, Elder Tahar, no down and rule well. And third of all, we want to give a peace and safety to the hope of the elect out there that wish this truth, the truth of the King James Bible, and all truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the globe. All right, so we out here again through the spirit of power, Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushua, the true names of the gods of the King James Bible, the prophesied downfall, the destruction, the end of America, Babylon the Great. The land of the people in ignorance calls America. That's the true name of this place is Babylon the Great. Today's date is January 28th, 2023, year that the Lord willing, the Lord brings all the prophecies to pass. All right, it's a strong chance that can happen, a very strong chance that can happen this year. All right, because we see prophecies moving, rolling. All right, we see the fulfillment of prophecies getting ready to come to pass. All right. The main thing I want to touch on today, pretty much we will go into today is the financial system, and the bringing in and the ushering of the new financial system, which will be the Quran. All right, the Revelation chapter 13, verses 16 through 17. All right, what we see is right there at the door. The collapse of the dollar, the U.S. dollar is close, so close you can taste it. All right, Saudi Arabia is pretty much just signed a deal that they're going to sell, they're getting ready to sell their oil for other things other than the U.S. dollar. Yeah. All right. So what is that going to do? That's going to completely and utterly collapse the U.S. dollar. So we're going to start looking at Ezekiel 7 and 14. And that's going to collapse the U.S. dollar. All right. And if you Google or look up what will happen if the petrodollar crashes, all right, or it's done away with, what'll happen is more dollars will come back and start pouring back into the U.S. And the dollar just circulate around till they all float back into the U.S. because no other country wants to use it. That's the only thing that makes the U.S. dollar valuable. All right. Besides the U.S. military, is the fact that in order for you to purchase oil from OPEC, them OPEC nations, the main one, Saudi Arabia, you would have to transfer your currency, your country's currency, in exchange for U.S. dollars. But now that Saudi Arabia is getting ready to sell their oil or something else for their oil under the U.S. dollar, under the U.S. Dollars, it's going to collapse the petrodollar. And again, if you Google and look up what's going to happen, matter of fact, let's do that real quick. Google, which I did it in the video, just read about how much y'all shop, but just Google what will happen if the petrodollar collapses. Basically, we're going to Google it, I'll just tell you, but basically what's going to happen is the dollar is going to pour all the dollars that are circulating around the world are going to pour back into the country. The dollar's going to just circulate around in circles and circles, basically, and that's going to cause hyperinflation. All right, because we're already in an inflationary period now, but now it's going to take the next step. It's going to go to hyperinflation, and that's when you're going to see the prices of things going through the roof. All right.
So, what would happen if
the petrodollar collapses? And then click on the best definition where it says what people ask. Click on that.
Alright, and it reads,
but if this would happen if the petrodollar is destroyed.
It reads, but if the petrodollar system ever crumbled, America would be stuck with lots of extra dollars.
Right, and that's what's causing this inflationary period now. All right, due to when the crown real first went down, the pandemic first went down. All right, all that mass printing of money with the what's it called man? When they were giving people money, stimulus checks, and all the bills and stuff that they was paying, those high legislations and bills that they were passing to pass out free money, those trillions of dollars. All right, that pretty much just disappeared because all that money wasn't given to the American people. All right. That's what's causing this inflation period that we're in right now. That's why you see the prices in the store. It's if you go in the Winn-Dixie or anywhere like that, everything in the store is like $4 off. Nothing is like any grocery or anything like that. Nothing in there is under $4. All right, as far as flour and stuff, and nothing in there is under $4. And people are already complaining about the egg prices. There's places that people have took pictures of eggs being $26 in certain places. All right, and that's all due to this inflation, all the mass printing of money over these last 2 to 3 years. All right, you good?
That would no longer be in demand. Those dollars
no longer be in demand because the only thing that makes the U.S. dollar valuable is the fact that you would have to trade your currency. Say if I was in India, I would have to trade, not India, let's use another example. What's another country? Australia, somewhere like that. In order for me to purchase oil, I would have to trade my dollars for U.S. dollars. But if Saudi Arabia comes out and say, look, we're going to accept something other than the U.S. dollar, gold, silver, or the yuan, the yen, or something like that, then countries are going to deal with that. But these countries are ready to give more money to America anyway. All right, that's the only thing really stronghold is keeping the hold on, or just keeping the stranglehold in these other countries. All right, as far as the military, let me get Joel 3 and what's that, 14 that we say I'm strong. Yeah, because all these nations, their military might is built up, so they're not afraid of America's military anymore. All right, then you got all these nations joining together, getting ready to come against America to destroy it. All right,
those dollars would quickly return to the U.S., which would lead to massive inflation.
Right, which would lead to hyperinflation, because we're already in an inflationary period.
Yep.
All right, and you're going to see the prices go through the roof. You're going to wake up one day when the winds go down, because it's going to go down. All right, this is going to happen. The Saudis are already in talks about it. All right, but the American people are too worried about dumb shit instead of paying attention to that. And this whole country is collapsing right before your eyes, and it's only going to get worse. All right, it's only going to get worse. No matter who you put off, you put Trump back in there, whoever, it's still going to just continue to fall. But this place is falling apart. This place is crumbling right before your eyes. All right.
I got that Ezekiel 7.
All right, you dead.
All right, this is Ezekiel 7 and verse 14. They have blown the trumpet even to me already, but none goeth to the battle.
Right, what are we doing now? We're blowing the trumpet, man. All right, points in 19 now, but you can read now for that. But yeah, you keep reading now for that. But yeah, we're blowing the trumpet to warn our people about what's coming. All right, and they just came out and said too about this whole debt ceiling thing. Janet Yellen, they wrote a letter saying that they can actually take with this if the debt agreement's not reached. All right, they can actually take people's tax returns if they want to. All right, and they're talking about a bank of bail-in. What better time to do a bank of bail-in? Like we just discussing, what better time to do a bank of bail-in than now? Because people are getting taxes. This would be the perfect time. People got money in their accounts. This would be the perfect time for the banks to do it. Or it'd be the perfect time for the IRS or the U.S. government or whatever to just completely and utterly hold back the checks. All right, and that's gonna drive people crazy. People out here starving, man. People out here hungry, man. They're looking forward to that, but it's probably not gonna come. Or if it does come, it's gonna come way later down the road. All right, and they're talking about they're gonna take a large percentage of people's checks. All right.
None goes to the battle, for my wrath is upon all the multitudes thereof.
Right, but none going to the battle, meaning none of them are getting ready. No people, the majority of our people aren't getting ready for this day. All right, they're just clowning around and waiting for a miracle. I don't know what they're waiting for, but it ain't coming. All right, this place ain't gonna be healed, man. We get that too in Jeremiah 51. All right.
The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Right, which is, it said, he that is in the city, when it said the sword shall devour them, famine and pestilence shall devour them. And Bill Gates just came out and warned about a deadly pandemic coming within the next 2 years.
Yep, sure we did. All right, verse 15 again. The sword is without, and the pestilence and the famine within. He that is in the field shall die with the sword, and he that is in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him.
Right, he's in the city, famine and pestilence shall devour him. America is known as Babylon, that great city, man. All right, so and Bill Gates just came out and warned again, like he did the first time about the first pandemic. He's warned again about another one coming. And this was going, like he said in the video with his wife. He said that was his ex-wife. He said that this was going to catch the attention of the people. All right, which is already out there. The pandemic was you know what? That was the pandemic. That's what's going to cause it. Let's cause it. All right. Are you good?
But they that escape of them shall escape and shall be on the mountaintops like doves of the valleys. All of them mourning every one for his iniquity. All hands shall be feeble, and all knees shall be weak as water.
Right, that day is coming where all hands are going to be feeble, and all these niggas water. People out here gonna be afraid. They ain't gonna know what to do. All right. And their bank accounts and stuff don't work. They ain't gonna know what to do with themselves. All right. Because the scriptures do say money is defense. All right. And what's your defense out here if you ain't got no money? All right. If your faith is in money, what's your defense out here? All right. You have no defense. That's why your defense got to be your home by shit that was shot. All right. That's what we looking to defend us. Not money, not U.S. dollars. We know that shit is about to be obsolete. All right.
They shall also gird themselves with sackcloth, and horror shall cover them, and shame shall be upon all faces, and baldness upon all their heads.
Right, that's humility. All right, according to our customs, when we shave our heads off and put on sackcloth in the morning, you read that in the book of what's that? Book of Judith. All right, she said that she put dung upon her head. That's pretty much what our people was in mourning. All right, mourning whatever, a loss or whatever. You shave your head, shave your eyebrows, put on sackcloth, sorrowful clothing. All right, that means you people out here are going to be in a sorrowful state. You people out here are going to be lost. All right, that's why the Lord said in Isaiah, the lofty looks of men should be brought low. The Lord's going to humble a lot of you people out here. How is he going to do that? By taking away your lifestyle. All right, which you become so accustomed to. All right.
Verse 19, they shall cast their silver in the streets, and then and their gold shall be removed.
Right, now the silver, that's talking about literal silver and gold, but the silver and gold we use today are U.S. dollars. All right, that's the so-called silver and gold today. All right, that's the so-called silver and gold today. The Lord said they're gonna cast it in the street. If you driving down the car, you throw some paper out the window. All right, you don't care about that paper, right? All right, so the Lord said that they're going to cast their silver into the streets. So they're going to throw money out in the streets because it's going to be worthless.
Didn't they do that over there?
Yeah, I think it was India or somewhere like that. Yeah. What you call it? Did it too. Venezuela, they did it too. All right, with their petrol dollar, not petrol, peso, because it's worthless. It's hyperinflated over itself. That's the same thing that's about to happen to America. All right, every fiat currency in history goes to zero. All right, it's designed to go to zero. All right, it never was meant to last a long time. And now we're in the time that the Most High is ready to end it. All right.
Their silver and their gold shall not be able to deliver them in the day of the wrath of the Lord. They shall.
It's not going to deliver you, man. The Lord's getting ready to bring wrath. All right.
They shall not satisfy their souls, neither fill their bowels, because it is the stumbling block of their iniquity.
Right, it's a stumbling block for their iniquity, man. The money is a major stumbling block, and once the Most High takes that away, our people going to wake up and realize what's going on. All right, I pray to y'all, watching y'all shout. He does this, causes it to come to pass, man. All right, as far as the IRS, man, that'll be the perfect time. Take people's tax money. Because so many people in Babylon is looking forward to that. This would be the perfect time for the Most High to put the spirit, speaking as a man, put the spirit on these devils to do that.
Yeah.
All right, this is gonna cause people out here to go crazy. All right.
It's book of Joel, the 3rd chapter.
Right, because like we said, only thing that puts these countries in fear about America is the petrodollar, which is about to be done, and the U.S. military. But both of them are about to be obsolete. Really, the U.S. military, they're not even worried about this shit anymore, man. Because all these nations are coming together, like the BRICS nations, all right, have formed an alliance against the beast, all right, and against the whore. You know, at the end of the day, the beast is gonna turn on the whore anyway. All right.
It's the book of Joel, the 3rd chapter, after the 9th verse. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
Right, like Elder Sahar said, we're already pretty much in World War II. All right? We're already in World War III because Russia's fighting what? Fighting who? Really fighting America and Italy. And the EU, that's really who they're fighting. All right? Ukraine, they really got a dog in this fight. They're just using Ukraine, this is the middleman. All right? But the proxy war is, this is called it, when they call it a proxy war.
Right.
All right? But if you're shipping aid to a country that they exist, you're involved in that war. And again, they're really at war with them. And in the speech Biden just said that not only are they going to send them tanks, but they're going to send troops over there to teach them how to keep the maintenance on the tanks and things up. So it's troops on the ground over there. You better believe NATO has troops on the ground over there. All right, so we're in World War III. Really, to be honest, we're already in World War III.
That's why, through the spirit, this definitely really could be the year.
Let me get let me get the third rule quickly.
That's Revelation.
Revelation 12, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, Kyle, you keep
all right,
going.
yeah. All right, verse 9 again. It says, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war, wake up the mighty men.
No, Revelation 11. It's like 11 and 14. My bad. It's like-
Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up.
Right, let all men of war draw near, let them come up. All right, and we see that. We see these militaries around the world building up the military. They've been doing it for some time. Why? Because we're getting ready to go to war. They're not doing it for showcase. All right, they're not just looking to just parade missiles up and down the street.
Yeah.
For the next 10 to 20 years. All right, they plan on using them. All right.
Beat your plowshares into swords. Yeah, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Right, the Lord said, let the weak say I'm strong. And these nations are gaining strength. They're all coming together, they're all building up their military might, and they're getting ready to go to war. All right, so they're not afraid of America. Nobody's afraid of the U.S. military anymore, man.
Right.
All right? Nobody's afraid of it anymore. And then look at the soldiers. The soldiers are nothing but nerds and homosexuals.
That's it, for
Yeah,
real.
that's
All right.
true though.
Just a bunch of schoolboys or whatever, schoolboy clowns or whatever, that didn't want to go to college and didn't want to get a regular job. All right? When they're trying to go to job, I meant to say they want to go to college or whatever, but didn't have the money, so they went into the military. All right, or they just niggas going in there to get sex changes. So that's all the U.S. military is: nerds and fucking homosexuals. That's all that's in there. And guys, that's the only thing that's in there. All right, they're not soldiers, man. They ain't soldiers. Look at watch videos of Russian troops training and stuff like that, man. They're real soldiers, man. They're real soldiers. They've been training all their life to go into the military. You got a nigga down the street, you know, you went to school with this nigga. This nigga you never seen this nigga lift a weight. And then he's ready to go into the military.
Damn, that's true.
Think he's gonna get ready to, think he got the heart to go over there and kill somebody? Even if you brainwash him for a month, he ain't got the heart to, he see a nigga get shot, he gonna fall to the ground, man. All right?
See, that old power that America used to have is being washed up. See, at one point in time, America was the big bad country. Every country or nation was scared of America. Because that's the power that the Heavenly Father gave them. We're living in a time where the Heavenly Father's stripping that power away from America, you know, and all these other nations got the same type of weaponry as America. So, like the brother got me bring out, let the weak say I'm strong. You got all these other nations, they parading their nuclear missiles around. Like, yeah, we got some too. Niggas come fuck with us.
Yeah, look at North Korea, man. Like them, man.
Yeah, the great equalizer is the nuclear warhead. That's what equalizes everybody.
Yep.
Threat of it. If other countries didn't have the nuclear missiles, they would have. Say Russia didn't have nuclear missiles, they've been with a bombed Russia a long time ago, but they got nukes too.
Yeah, that's it.
But really, it's all through the spirit, because the elect got to be sealed. We get that too, Revelation 7.
Yeah.
Right? We finish.
All right, going back to Joel, the 3rd chapter, and again, the 10th verse, it says, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Right, the heathens are other nations. And the 2/3 of our people too, because they're involved in Esau's military as well, so they're heathens too. All right, so they're going to be destroyed in the Middle East. All right, who knows the status of the Euphrates River? And every time you hear about it, it's drying up more and more and more.
Yeah.
All right, so the way of the kings of the East is being prepared. All right, the war is around. Again, like Elder Todd said, we're already in World War III. All right, the major participants in World War III is who? The whore, Russia, and NATO and the EU, and they're all involved in this proxy war with Ukraine. All right, yeah, that's like.
Verse 12 says, let the heathen be wakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
Right, Yahweh Shabbat, the Most High's judgment. All right, again, the 2/3 of our people are involved in that as well. They're going to die too. All right, you wait out.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Right, it's about harvest time. All right, it's about harvest time, man. This scripture to give is Revelation 14. All right, it's about harvest time, man. All right, you wait out.
Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come, get you down, for the press is full, the fats overflow, but their wickedness is great.
All right, America's wickedness is great, man. That's why the Lord's about to bring judgment on this place, man. Massive judgment, man. All right, every day you hear about something more and more wicked coming out in America. It's non-stop. It don't stop.
Right.
All right, this place is an abomination to the Most High, man. All right.
Babylon, great abomination.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, constant.
All right, verse 14, it says, multitudes, multitudes in the valley of decision, but the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision.
Right, the scripture say the day of the Lord is near. All right, how do we know it is near? By everything that's coming to pass, the current events and things we see coming to pass. All right, again, the dollar collapsing, that's prophecy. All right, we just read Ezekiel the 7th chapter. Then we read Revelation 13, we'll get that too. It said that no man might buy and sell. All right, how do we buy and sell now? With cash, with paper money. So that's talking about what? A cashless society. All right, which is clearly coming, man. Every other day is a video coming out about somebody going cashless, another country looking at a CBDC. All right, another store taking people out, and it's just robots in there. Like Walmart. Walmart is like 5-6 counters in there with with human checkouts. Everything else is digital. They got 2 whole lots over there, and it's been like this for a while too. They got one big self checkout over there. They got another big self checkout on the other side. And in the middle, it might be 4 or 5 human checkout people or whatever. All right. The system is in place. Now all they got to do is get the people to accept it. They will accept it. All you got to do is threaten their life. That's all you got to do. Just like they did with the C-119. Threaten their life. Say you can't work anymore without this. Say you can't pay your condo without this anymore. You can't pay your bills. People are pitting over, man.
Yep. They threaten your jobs, and that's the most important thing to people nowadays. Their job,
Yep,
their financial
The finances is the most important thing.
Yeah.
Let me you said that, but let me get St. Luke 17:33. What you hear that? Oh yeah, got it.
It started 13 going to the 10th part.
Yeah, you can.
All right, this is Revelation 11 and verse 13. The same hour was there a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell.
Right, the 10th part of the city is America. You look it up, America divides into 10 FEMA regions. All right, it's talking about America. The Lord said it fell, so it's going to be wiped out. That earthquake, what's going to cause that great earthquake? Nuclear missiles. All right, and nuclear warheads.
And in the earthquake were slain of men 7,000.
A complete slaughter. Everybody that's not a part of the elect, they're going to die here. All right, they're going to be left behind. Our people will be left behind here with the heathen and die here. All right, suffer the same. Like others always say, they're going to suffer the same destruction as the so-called white man. All right, it's well deserved. That's what they want. They're basically begging for it. They're basically begging for the Most High to destroy them with this devil, man. So the Most High is going to give it to them.
Yep.
Give them exactly what they want. All right.
And the remnant were frightened, and gave glory to the power of heaven. The second woe is past and become something. Behold, the third woe cometh quickly.
Right. The Lord said the third woe coming quickly. Which again, we're already in the World War III, pretty much. 144. We're already in the World War III, man. Pretty much. Because again, like we mentioned earlier, the main participants of World War III are all involved in this process with Ukraine. All right. This place is done, man. Once that whole deal with Saudi Arabia, once they eat it and sign it, accepting something else other than just accepting other currencies besides the US dollar, that's it. What country is going to deal with the US dollar? All these countries hate America. If we don't got to use the US dollar anymore, man, forget the US dollar. We'll deal with China, we'll deal with gold. We got gold and silver. We'll deal like that. We don't want to deal with America anymore. All right? This place is done, man. You got to see this place crumble, man. All right? And it could be this year the complete crumbling of it with fire. All right? You went up.
Verse 15. And the seventh angel sounded, and there were great voices in heaven, saying, the kingdoms of this world are become the kingdoms of our Lord and of his Mashiach, and he shall reign forever and ever.
Right. We're going to reign under our God, Yahweh Shah, for all eternity. All right? And all the other nations will be in subjection to us, where they belong. All right? They all belong in subjection. They don't belong to roam the streets freely. All right? They need to be in subjection. They need to be in chains, being told what to do 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, especially him. Especially him. He need to be in chains, man. All right? That's it, man. Especially him, man. All right?
When I read it, that made me think about on his head with many crowns.
You get it. 33.
All right, 33.
Alright, this is the book of Luke 17, verse 33. It says, after the 31, it says, in that day, he which shall be upon the housetop, and his stuff in the house, let him not come down to take it away. And he that is in the field, let him likewise not return back. Remember Lot's wife.
Right, you read Wisdom of Solomon, one of my favorite scriptures. You read the book of Wisdom of Solomon, they call Lot's wife an unbelieving soul.
Yeah.
All right, so you don't want to be that unbelieving soul, man.
Yeah.
And look back on this place. I'm gonna do whatever it takes to keep my life going in America. You don't want to have that attitude, man. This place is finished. This place is done, man. There's nothing left here. Nothing left here but fire. That's the only thing left in this place, man. Things ain't never gonna get better, man. All these people out here you see riding up and down the road acting like everything's all cool. It ain't cool, man. All right, people out here are real hurting, man. You read these articles on Zero Hedge and Drudge Report and all that. This amount of people lost their job. This amount of people are living paycheck to paycheck. People out here hurt, man.
Yes.
But it's all the people in America living in a facade, man. They're all living in a facade, a fairy tale, man. In a matrix, yeah. A fairy tale. That's all they're living, man.
Hey, the Most High is getting ready to take that state of peace and safety away, man. Like it tells you in 1 Thessalonians 5, the 5th chapter, man. Most High is getting ready to take that away real soon, man.
Verse 33, it says, whosoever shall seek to save his life shall lose it.
Right, you see to save your life how? By doing whatever this man tell you to do.
Right, the ones that took that, yeah.
Yeah, they took the 119. I mean the 19. Let's call it 19. The 19, the ones that kept the 19, they took the 19. All that was to tell you, the majority of people out here, I want people to drop it dead. We just saw a funeral. We just saw the cop leading the funeral just now. Leading the funeral down the street. All right, another John suddenly figure. Guaranteed. That's why you see funerals like every other week is a funeral. All right, we all know where it's from.
You sought to keep your life lost.
Yeah, you lost your life. Yeah, beautiful point, brother. You try to keep your life going, and now you're in the spirit world.
Yep.
All right, looking stupid, man. You're not looking stupid, because now you're in your right mind. But most I told you when you went wrong, man. You realize,
It says, and whosoever shall lose his life shall preserve it.
right? Whosoever should lose his life shall preserve it. And the brothers that didn't take the 119. A lot of brothers lost their job. A lot of brothers, lost certain things. All right, but you gotta be prepared to lose. The attitude you gotta have is to be prepared to lose, man. The scripture tell you to be as good as upon the earth. Let me get that in what's that? Sirach 14 chapter. I mean not Sirach, second Ezra.
Yeah, I'll think it's
Yeah.
somewhere in there.
Yeah, 16.
That's why scriptures tell us basically not to find comfort in this world. Because at any point in time, you got to be ready to get the hell up and go. You can't be comfortable, acclimated. You can't be acclimated to the things in this world, right? Whether it be family, whether it be children. And we all love our family. We all love our children. You can't be so acclimated to them. If it's time to go, you don't want to go.
Man, you gotta be ready to go, man. You gotta be in the spirit to lose, man. You can't be in the spirit. You know what, man? You know what, man? I'm gonna do whatever it takes. Get a lot of niggas got attitude, man. For my children or whatever. Now your kids, like people, their sons might have been in high school, playing high school, all them athletes that have died. All right? Them high school kids that dropped dead, man. That is who was in the trial, they lost their son. Being stupid. All right? You can't believe it. What the scripture say, never trust thy enemy, man. This man's an enemy. He's an enemy to his own people. So you guys definitely, he's an enemy to us. We're a sworn enemy. He's an enemy to his own people. He's killing his own people.
Yeah.
There's more Edomites that died than Jake from the knockout punch.
Yeah.
All right? All the ones. As far as I know, everyone I see that's dying, they're all Edomites. The majority of them are Edomites. You might, every now and then, one or two Jakes, but they're all Edomites. So he's killing his own people. He's an enemy to his own people. And what makes you think he give a fuck about you, his mortal enemy? All right? Yep.
This book of Amos, the 6th chapter, in the 1st verse. It says, woe to them that are at ease in Zion.
Right, the Lord said, woe, destruction into you that are at ease in Zion. That's mind is in a state of ease.
Yes.
All right, that's chilling. Everything's good right now. All right, his attitude got to disappear, man.
All right, brother.